What is up, fam? Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, we are J.A.M Reactions. I am Jimmy, and this is my bro Mike. And guys, we are finally jumping into Akala's Daily Duppy. This one's been heavily requested. It is one that we've been waiting to check out, and we are finally getting to the reaction.
Yes, we are getting back into the history teacher, as we like to, well, actually, we know he is a professor, but it's funny, before we even knew that, we were calling him that. So, we are getting back into the history teacher. We love what this man spits. He spits nothing but truth. So, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I like, we've normally, when he does, freestyles, have seen the fire in the booth that he's done, which are more long drawn out. The Daily Duppies are always a little bit more short, compact. So I'm really interested to see what kind of verse he brings to something a little bit shorter.
Yeah, so I'm excited about this. So let's jump in.
Let's go.
Akala, Daily Duppy, Dark Lady the novel. Man wrote a whole novel, blood. Mad. Back to the bars. Listen. Who the best? What are you smoking? Beethoven couldn't compose him. Better than Bolt on a track when strolling. Words that I strap, clap you swollen. Head full of hoses, bed full of roses. That's right.
Woo! Alright.
Damn, he's just coming in right off the bat.
With the whole, what are you smoking? Going into the can composing like Beethoven pretty much. And then he's spitting the Bolt, Usain Bolt reference he just did. And it's funny because that beat right there, it's almost like he's ready to go to battle. It's like that movie, you're watching a movie.
It's the old school war movies, when they're starting to get ready to march into battle. It's that theme to it. It's got that whole melody behind it.
Alright, man, let's go. This man's going in on this one.
Who the best? What are you smoking? Beethoven couldn't compose him. Better than Bolt on a track when strolling. Words that I strap, clap you swollen. Head full of hoses, bed full of roses. That's right, my pen is atrocious. Fill him with lead when he bled exposes. Don't bleed ink like we do the poses. We think you need to oppose us, cause it leads to Jehovah. You can't lead, heed what I told ya. You go where you told you're a chauffeur. I don't care if you beg friends with Moses. I won't spare your brethren or soldiers.
Ooh, I love
that.
You're told to go like chauffeurs.
You don't lead. You go where you're told to go, like chauffeurs.
And then the whole lead and the pencil, and then the pen line that he just did there, the way you bleed ink. Yeah, the way he just played that all through those bars.
This dude's amazing, man.
Don't bleed ink like we do the poses. We think you need to oppose us, cause it leads to Jehovah. You can't lead, heed what I told ya. You go where you told you're a chauffeur. I don't care if you beg friends with Moses. I won't spare your brethren or soldiers. I go spare with lead pens, you know this, and I don't share, so best get your own shit. It's the bite of a python, fight with a titan. Eye for an eye, son. I won't blind it or fly it on my one. So don't try to be fly you with dice, son. Rolling a dice, son. All in your life, one. When your boss suck like a Dyson, worse than a bastard. Words are arsenic. Never have you heard of me ask this. I'm so heavy when
Alright, the whole Dyson, the way he played that, and then your words suck like a Dyson.
And then pretty much he said, don't try to be fly, you'll die, son, killing a fly. Come on, man. And being fly, killing a fly, the way he did that.
Dyson and Tyson, the two words, just constantly playing them off each other. Ugh.
and eye for an eye, son. I won't blind it or fly it on my one. So don't try to be fly you with dice, son. Rolling a dice, son. All in your life, one. When your boss suck like a Dyson, worse than a bastard. Words are arsenic. Never have you heard of me ask kiss. I'm so heavy when I kick the basket. Half the man I couldn't carry my casket. Half the man I couldn't manage my classes. Other half wouldn't pass it regardless. Harder an artist, name them really. Bars that I mastered. Ain't they filthy? Chance of a lasted. They ain't kill me. Heart of darkness, yeah, I still be the best spitter to ever to touch mics here. No hype, you got ears, it's quite clear. I gone clear, they gone fear, the top tier. I drop tears so much that I can stop beers. They stop here to clock mere pretenders. And now they remember what a legend looks like when he enter. And what a pleasant surprise that we render. This rendition, this pen's mission is men missing. My youth listen, your friend wishing, his friend listen. Two men spitting, and then christen himself a believer in the barism, barbarism, bar scar rhythm. Half-ass villain, half-ass killing. Man at old school like a Ross Clark shilling. Don't believe me, go ask Charles Dickens. Twist up the rhythm like Oliver Picking. Pick up your lip and
Alright, talk about how the two guys pretty much spit versus each other. It's barism, barism,
yeah.
And then he's so old school, Charles Dickens,
And then we were talking about him being a professor, and then him going into they couldn't even take my hang with my classes, let alone pass my classes. Bro, bringing the heat, man. I love what he said right before he's back to the bars. He wasn't fucking lying. My God.
and then christen himself a believer in the barism, barbarism, bar scar rhythm, half-ass villain, half-ass killing. Man at old school like a Ross Clark shilling. Don't believe me, go ask Charles Dickens. Twist up the rhythm like Oliver Picking. Pick up your lip and then properly pillage all of the property plots in the village. Bring all your killers, all I see is dinners. Your microwave bars will be done in a minute. Dumb as you feel when you come in a minute. I'm Duppy and everyone's Duppy, I kill it. Don't know if you know that is the spirit, but that's an aside. Let's get back to the spitting. The matter of rapping.
Alright, the whole microwave be done in a minute.
Your microwave bars will be done in a minute. And so I think he said something about you'll come in a minute, pretty much in that whole amount of bar.
And then like he just did like a really cool like using like Duppy and doing like 2 bars with that. Like the play, I can't remember exactly what he just said because I'm still laughing at that. But he used like Duppy here. We'll hear it again when we rewind this back.
Village, bring all your killers, all I see is dinners. Your microwave bars will be done in a minute. Dumb as you feel when you come in a minute. I'm Duppy and everyone's Duppy, I kill it. Don't know if you know that is the spirit, but that's an aside. Let's get back to the spitting. The matter of rapping a lyric, I'm so far ahead that I have to admit it. Gets embarrassing, bless them man and them. Try so hard, but they just can't manage it. Do like Stanistic, sacrifice your daughter. Still couldn't slaughter a quarter. Cliche to say the flow's water, but we spray the most, it's like Pornhub. Cliche to say the flow's sauna, but we bring the heat up like Dawn does. Everyone that saw us, they applaud us, cause the words we speak is just gorgeous. And we swing like a crackhead's jaw does. Half a battalion packed in a tour bus. That's just my head, practice enormous, cause all of the facts that I thought of fracture your back and then walk off like a casual chat with a sawn off. I don't know why he is complaining. All I did was just beat his brain in. No fight, I weren't even training. I was eating my...
Did he pretty much just say that he has so much thoughts in his head that it would fracture a man's back pretty much, like all the weight that he's contained?
He was pretty much saying like all like the thoughts and knowledge that he has, like all the knowledge like swells his head and all the thoughts would pretty much break a man's like back like from the weight.
And then I think he did a Game of Thrones reference in there. I think he just threw a Game of Thrones reference in there as well. Oh my goodness.
Practice enormous, cause all of the facts that I thought of fracture your back and then walk off like a casual chat with a sawn off. I don't know why he is complaining. All I did was just beat his brain in. No fight, I weren't even training. I was eating my Aki and my Callaloo. Search the globe, never find a bad of you. That's like watching the news to find a bag of truth. You be so confused, it's like bad of news. You be so confused. Everybody bad on the mic, they play hard. I make so many Duppy, you think to their graveyard. Take charge with 8 bars, I said more than you've said in your life. So poor, core, blimey, yard, limey. Bars that are blindly, try me. Ridiculous flows, flips on the rolls. Hint of rose in a pit full of skulls. Know your mum said to stick to your goals, but she lied blood, you ain't even close. Better to quit now while you're ahead. I'm ahead by so many leagues. Better I sit down and shave my dreads than let any speng believe it can load up the ink in my cartridge, let alone print on the parchment the bar and the bars that I'm barking.
And then he just keeps bringing it back to the ink in the cartridge, like all the way through this. He keeps bringing that like reference like back through, like it's just amazing like how some of these guys' minds work. I know we've said it before, but it really is just amazing how like their minds work when they're either like writing or putting together their verses, however they do it. I know everyone has like their own style, but however they do it,
it's unbelievable.
Flipping amazing when you get the end result like right there and you're just like, Jesus, are you serious now?
And the fact that like they can do it on a consistent basis. It's one thing to do it like once, but these guys bring it every single damn time. I've listened to them, reacted to them. It's all, they just like to set the bar even higher, and you gotta respect artists like that.
Better to quit now while you're ahead. I'm ahead by so many leagues. Better I sit down and shave my dreads than let any speng believe it can load up the ink in my cartridge, let alone print on the parchment the bar and the bars that I'm barking. Spar with your spar and I spark him. And I won't always love you. This man look like Dolly Parton, I'm Uncle Akala. You know me, half professor, half an MC, half of an arsehole, half a teacher, halfway bad breed, half a preacher. You try tell me it's hard to reach ya, but this slappers I find this feature. Look, clap, find your teeth blood, stay out my way, no time to beef us. Ain't no space for you here, we're full up. Bars that go over your head, you gotta pull up. Daily Duppy.
Alright, that was amazing, but I love how all these guys are like finding new ways to like come up with references of how the bars go over your head. Like this one's now like a pull up, like you gotta pull up,
the bars over your head, so now you gotta pull
catch up to the bars, like flying over your head. Like, oh, this is an amazing Daily Duppy.
It really was. I mean,
it felt good to do a Akala reaction.
Yeah, because we did a reaction. The last Akala reaction, it was really serious. It was more, like politic driven. This was back to the bars. Like he said, I love everything Akala. I don't mind reacting to that stuff either. I'm just saying I love seeing this side of him where he just goes in with the bars. And he's still, even when he's coming in like that, He still has substance. He still has stuff he's preaching. So it's amazing. Amazing.
Like I said, it definitely felt good to do a reaction to Akala.
Yeah.
Like where he just goes in and just goes off on the mic. This whole beat was fire. It fitted everything perfectly. This was dope as hell.
Yep. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Become part of the J.A.M family. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Make sure you click on the bell so you know we're dropping new content. Always appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
We always do, fam.
J.A.M fam, out.